Hey Virgo, welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive, here to do your general life reading for January 1st through 15th of 2021. I hope you have your delicious beverage. I have mine. So let's get into this. As I was doing your pre-shuffle and getting into your energy, I got a couple of messages. The first was "Peace be still." And I thought of this scene in one of the Tyler Perry Medea movies. I can't remember which one it was, but it was when she was pulling a pulling a handgun out of her bag and she was like, "Peace be still. I got my peace because I keep the steel." And I heard that you are in a place of protecting your peace, like by any means necessary. And as I was trying to light the incense, like I usually do for my readings, it was absolutely not trying to cooperate. It took a couple of tries before it got going. And so it seems to me that there's a little bit of resistance happening on your end to any changes in your life that might upset your current place of evenness. Um, Pulling out your first oracle card that really sort of shows the overall energy for this reading. I got time to go. So we'll see how all of that fits in here. We'll start pulling a few tarot cards to see what the other energies are that's floating around. So the first one that we have around you for your current energy is the Five of Wands. For obstacles and challenges, we have the Queen of Swords. Advice from Spirit, we have the King of Wands. And for the potential outcome for Virgo, okay, we have the Eight of Wands. So let's pull some cards from another tarot deck just to get some clarification. So for your current energy, we have Justice and we have the Magician in reverse. For obstacles and challenges, any clarification? We have the Two of Swords in reverse. Advice from Spirit. That one almost wanted to come out. Okay, we have Temperance. And to clarify potential outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles. So we'll grab just a few oracle cards to see if there's any additional information for you. Inspired action we have for your current energy. For obstacles and challenges, we have giving and receiving. Oh, advice from Spirit, we have crisis. And for the potential outcome, we have highest expression. Okay, so let's dig into this. Your cards came out fast and furious. It almost seems like you all were waiting for these messages. So, in terms of overall energy, we have time to go. And like I said, it feels like you've been in such a place of protecting your energy that you are not inclined right now to make any moves to get out of this relatively calm and stable place. But overall, what I'm hearing is that it's time to move. It's time to go. We got to get out of this because there's something more waiting for you. What we have for your current energy, we have the Five of Swords. We have Justice upright. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have Inspired action. Take action when feel desire. Follow intuition, synchronicity, and supported by the universe. So right now, it feels like there's a bit of an internal battle happening with you guys, and that you're fighting for an existence that's fair, something that's just, where you get what's owed to you. For all of the work that you've put in, you only want a reciprocal return on that investment, but you are finding it very, very challenging to figure out how to make that happen. And as long as you sort of stay in this quiet place, it'll be okay. Not necessarily what you want, but at least it won't be bad. And so you're also at the same time where you're resisting this change, taking this step, you're getting little signals that tell you that yes, you should move forward. You should take a chance, that it'll be okay. But you seem to be fighting that. And so, what we have for the current challenges or obstacles for you, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Two of Swords in reverse, and we have giving and receiving. Everything is energy, reciprocity, give and receive easily to others and yourself, random acts of kindness. The challenge that I see for you all is in deciding whether or not you all are going to step out, whether or not you're willing to give of yourself, I think, as you have in the past. Because it feels like what's happened before is that you have given. You've probably given a lot. And what I'm hearing is more than people have deserved. And you did not get that same energy back in return. And so now it feels as though, even though you know that you can't stay in this place forever, you were so hesitant to sort of put yourself out there, to give of yourself into your life, because you don't know if the return is going to be worth that investment for you. So, what we have for the advice from Spirit is the King of Wands, Temperance, and Crisis. Restructuring life, blessing within, clearing space, bring solution, see deepest needs and emotions. It's time to take a pause. Even though I feel like you've been doing that, it's not been a pause with intention. So now is the time to sort of sit with yourself, sit in your feelings, and be very honest about what it is that you want, what it is that you believe you deserve, why you believe these things, and start working on those pieces of your life that will help bring you closer to them. If there's any baggage that's left over from these efforts that you've put forth in the past that haven't necessarily netted you the success that you were looking for, it's time to sweep that out, right? It's a new year. Let's clear space for something good that's coming in. And so that's what Spirit is saying right now, is to take some time and be patient with yourself as you go through this process, because it is a process. But do the work and clear it out. So what we have for the potential outcome is the Eight of Wands upright, the Four of Pentacles, and highest expression, fulfilling life purpose, soul contract, destiny, co-creating with universe, bliss, and knows worth. Wow. So ultimately, what I think will happen if you follow the advice from Spirit for a little bit, you will hold back from giving so much of yourself to people who haven't proven that they are worthy of receiving everything that it is that you have to offer. And when you do that, when you look at what you offer life, what you're giving from a more discerning eye, you will get some things coming in. You will get some signs, some signals that you are on the right track. And that track is your highest expression, right? It's finding your path, what you were put here in this physical form to do. You will find yourself in a much happier place instead of just this sort of stagnant, I'm not going to move because I don't know if that's going to disturb my peace of mind type state. You're going to start putting yourself in a place where you're able to manifest what you truly want. You're going to put yourself in a state where you experience all of the bliss that life has to offer, because you're going to know what you have to offer to this life. So let's pull one more oracle card to see if there are any additional messages that Spirit has for you. Okay, that's a lot of cards, so we're not going to take them, but we'll see if they come back out. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there are apparently a lot of messages for you guys. We are not going to take all of them. We're just looking for one or two, and that's exactly what we got. Two cards that came out. Oh, no, three. One was hiding. Okay, so the first card that we have is Rejuvenate. The next card that we have is Build on Solid Ground. And the last card that we have is Imagine Solutions. So, what I think you're being told in terms of, you know, adding on to your sort of guidance with the Temperance, this is patience and balance. It's saying to rejuvenate. Just take a beat, pause, go inward for a little bit, and think about what it is that you want. Use this as a, I heard, springboard, a fresh start to infuse a little bit of joy and excitement back into your life rather than staying in this very, very, very safe place. Build on solid ground. Once you do this work, where you figure out what it is that you want out of life and where you truly want to be, you can start creating that foundation to get there. But it's not going to happen until you go inward and do a little bit of introspection. And in the process of doing that, we have Imagine Solutions. Once you identify where it is you want to be, what are the ways that you can get there? Do you need to partner up with people? Do you need to get additional education? Do you need to branch out in your career? Do you need to try new things? How do you get to the point at which you fulfill your life purpose and start stepping in alignment with your destiny to do something great and be someone great? Because it's there. I think that it's just a little bit of fear of the unknown that's keeping you from moving forward, and a little bit of thoughtfulness and quiet space and introspection will get you on the right path. So I hope that that was helpful, and I hope that this reading resonated somehow with you, Taurus Collective. Oh, I said Taurus, Virgo Collective. I have no idea why I just said that. But if it was helpful, if it resonated with you, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. Feel free to share with your friends, family, whomever. In the meanwhile, please stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you in the next reading, and sending you all huge hugs.